Hey guys, haven't done a video on the Viper in a while, so figured I'd give you an update. My garage is kind of a mess, but you can see it barely fits in here. Let me show you. So can't even get my hand in there sideways, but I have a little bumper. That's how I get it in here pretty easily every time, so the tires stop exactly where I need it to. And then if you come around the back, I have a little bit more room back here, so I can actually walk through. I would say, I don't know, that's probably maybe 8 inches, 10 inches, somewhere around there. But I have a little bit extra room, so one of the reasons that I'm thinking about selling this car is because, this has always been my dream car growing up as a kid, and kind of evolve once you get it. I don't know, I love this car, and I know I'll miss that manual transmission, but one of the things that I'm looking at is getting a Murcielago, Lamborghini Murcielago, and they're a little bit ridiculous in price right now, just like everything else. So obviously I could probably sell the Viper at the inflated price, but I'll also be buying the Murcielago at a more inflated price. Hang on a second, I'm gonna open this garage and it's kind of loud. Alright, so like I was saying, I'll be able to sell this a little higher, and I'll be able to buy the Murcielago a little bit higher. That's one of the reasons, and I mean, I know I'll probably regret selling this car, but as you can see, I'm a little filled up here. And so before you ask, yes, the Murcielago will fit in here. It's about 5 to 7 inches longer than the Viper, and width-wise, I still have a little bit of room over here, so shouldn't be an issue. And just to give you an idea about how crazy I am with space, I got this. This is a 31-foot motorhome, and it's pretty determined. So maybe an inch over here, and then coming over here on this side. Yeah, that's about a centimeter. So I'll make it fit. Put it that way. I'm not going to let space be a factor. I'll figure out one way or another to make it fit. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking. I take this car out still. It's a lot of fun. I know a lot of people will probably think that I'm crazy. But, I mean, I've had my fun with it. It's a fun car. I can't have them both. I wish I could. I don't know. I'm still up in the air, but I do kind of, every time I see one, or, you really don't see them in person very often, but every time I see one online, I just think about how much I want to trade up. And this car is really clean. Got some leaves blowing in the garage. And that one over there, so that's a 54 Chevy 3100. I actually bought this car from a buddy, from his father. I paid $2,500, and then I just did all the work myself. I actually had, I don't know if you can see it now, yeah. So, still see some paint in the driveway. That's right, I painted that right here in the driveway. I just waited for a nice calm day with reasonable temperatures, and put a little tent up, used this compressor over here, and painted that. But I did everything. I did the motor. These motors are pretty bulletproof, but the top end definitely needed a little bit of work. Tires, wheels, transmission, interior. I did everything on this, so it was a lot of fun. New windshield. I think some of these are new. I can't remember which ones. Yeah, this thing's fun. It's completely different than the Viper, which makes it even that much more fun. More of a parade vehicle. We took this out for the 4th of July parade. And then this Jeep I usually hitch up on the back of the RV, and it makes a nice little toad, as they say in the RV community. So yeah, I haven't taken it out in a while. I'm gonna start it up. And yeah, one of the things that I really liked, a lot of people change these radios out. I like the original. I think it's kind of cool. Nice and cold. Good way to piss off your neighbors. By the way, those rags are there. Just kind of kick them underneath every now and then when I have something laying around. I really need to clean this garage out. It's kind of accumulating from project after project. Not sure if you can hear me. Comes down, it starts to really sound nice. As I mentioned in another video, this Viper was sent to TNT Motorsports in Houston, Texas from the original owner. Back in the 90s, so it has a few things done to it. It's got some heads and or not heads, I'm sorry. It's got some headers, exhaust, new radiator. I don't know, they did a few things to it, so it's got a little bit extra power. Of course, the intake. So anyway, haven't done a video on the Viper in a while, so it's still here. Maybe I'll do a couple more videos coming up now that the weather's starting to get a little bit nicer out here.